Just 6 months ago, this was raw land with just a few trees on it. Now I have a dream custom home and some thriving land. What's up, guys? My name's Alex. I'm coming at you on a hot, humid summer day in central Oklahoma. But I just completed my 700 square foot custom built home on a half-acre piece of property, and I'm here to tell you everything about it. So, walking in here from the outside, we have a quite spacious living area. I have a couch set up right here, large TV. It's a pretty good sized space for a 700 square foot one bedroom house. Being a professional cook, I wanted to go all out with the kitchen. So we have a pretty massive 8x4 countertop right here. There's plenty of space to eat a meal. There wasn't quite enough room for a full dining table, although I think you could fit one if you arrange the couch in any different manner, but still very spacious kitchen along with the countertop. I went with the best range I could find for the price. It's a 36-inch full-sized oven, 3x2 setup on the burners, and then I got a almost industrial size hood. This thing is, I think, 900 CFM, which is way overkill for this space. It could probably evacuate all the air in just a few minutes, but it gets the job done, and I do use it quite a bit. Over here, we have a nice farm sink, very spacious. You can fit full-size pans in it. A nice sprayer nozzle, which is very handy to have when you're cleaning a lot of dishes. Got the dishwasher down here, and another massive refrigerator. This thing is, again, overkill for what I need, but I think it's one of the biggest residential size refrigerators you can get. Over on this side wall, when you walk into the house, I have two more refrigerators. These two can be converted into freezers, so if I wanted to do that in the future, right now I have them for refrigeration for events or for any other food preparation that I'm doing, along with these shelves up here that have a lot of my equipment that I use from time to time. So it's nice having all this storage with the butcher block shelf. It gives me a lot of height, and as you can see, it's not really folded up either, so I have more space. Got two pantries. This one's pretty stocked with some of the business stuff that I do. And on this side, we have another pantry, which is a little bit bigger, and it's got more than enough room that I need. But you could also use them as a coat closet or whatever you need it for. I picked these two pieces up on Wayfair. These nice shelf. I think these combined were like $300 or $400, which is a good price. The big hassle is just putting them together. I didn't want to put the microwave in a shelf or anything. I wanted to keep this clear and clean. The only thing I have out is a little bane for some utensils. So I wanted to stick everything over here. It might look more full right now, but it keeps the island and everything else clear, which is what I like. So I have the microwave over here, a bunch of equipment I use that I could hide away. I mean, these shelves underneath the countertop are basically empty because I have so much storage above the countertop, and up there, these hardly have anything in them. This shelf is a great little coffee bar from Wayfair. It has a lot of storage, as you can see. It has hanging racks for pans and anything that you could use it for. Still haven't filled it up. But this oven, this wall oven, is great to have. It's one of the latest ovens from Frigidaire. It has steam bake. I was baking some bread in there a couple days ago. It's really nice. This unit, I think, was a couple grand. This guy combined was almost the same price, which is a fantastic price for this equipment. Of course, if you had normal, less commercial equipment, the price would drop even more. But for this nice of a luxury kitchen, I would say the price can't be beat. I've got two units, one in the kitchen living area and then one in the bedroom, cooling the whole house. Keeps it at a fair 72 degrees all the time. This is a 6-inch foam insulation house, so it's like an ice box. It doesn't fluctuate in temperature hardly at all. It's been sitting around 90, nearing the mid 90s today. 72 constant here, and you can feel it. It feels really good. Off to the side of the kitchen, little hallway here. Not a great big space, but enough for the water heater and the laundry. So, I mean, you could even put a shelf up on top of here, have even more storage space. I didn't really find that is necessary, but it's more than enough space for me. Coming through here in the bathroom, have a cabinet above the toilet, which is all my towels and everything. Pretty big, 48-inch little countertop in here, plenty of storage, combo bath, pretty spacious bathroom for a little one-bedroom apartment here. And peeking into the bedroom, it's a 12 by 12. We went with carpet down here, pretty spacious. There's another unit up there and a little walk-in closet that fits behind this closet, which streamlines the layout of the house. You can see the before and after. The walls went up, and before the sheetrock started, and this place looked way smaller than it does now. Now it's all opened up, and it's a great big space, and I can't get over how beautiful this kitchen is with the blue and the gold cabinets and how everything is organized, and just a clean slate. Got the first canning projects of the season coming up. Got some lacto fermented pickles, some Korean pickles, just dills, radishes, and some tomato sauces. Tomatoes are really flowing right now, so this cabinet will get filled up quick. Bought a lot of jars and canning equipment. This garden is producing. Just a little bit of what I got today. These sun golds are amazing. They're bright. They're so sweet. Like they're pre-seasoned. They're my favorite thing this time of year for sure. Stepping on outside right now, I actually just had the dirt guy out, and he filled in a little bit more. We're going to do a little more over here and do something with the steps. Plan on some landscaping around the porch and off to the side. Make this look nice. Maybe even do some paths with some more landscaping. Of course, some trees to fill in the area in the future. Over here, I have my little garden set up. So it's definitely not the optimal setup. I kind of just threw everything together because what we had going on at the house build, I kind of just put what I wanted for the season that I could use in my cooking or whatever I needed. It's super grown up right now, not well maintained at all. I'm just kind of settling in to have time to do a garden. So this year's was definitely not intended to be a great garden, but it was something. I did have time to do this little trellis tomato box, which the tomatoes are starting to shoot up quite a bit with the heat we're finally getting. Been so much rain, but now that the heat's setting in, the tomatoes are starting to grow up the vines and just getting a handfuls a day. Cucumbers going off too. A little herb box over here. Harvested some vegetables already that I canned earlier. Radishes are up. I did just plant a new batch to get another haul later this season. I did have a pepper field over here that got forgotten about. There's a couple left, but I'm going to clean this garden up this weekend and try to get the most I can out of it for the rest of the season. Did manage to get some grapes going along the fence lines here. I want to do something with that over the next few years. I got some trees started over here. This is my future food forest area. Some random corn. I have some other random plants, strawberry plants below the trees. Eventually, this will all get composted over and planned out thoroughly. But that's my little start to the garden. Right here, I have a row of trees to block any other future developments or houses that might be on this land. Luckily, we know the owner, so shouldn't be any developments there anytime soon. And they're just going to leave it as some raw land, which is nice for privacy and a little seclusion over here. Got my main piece of property with these hedges blocking me and the orchard over here. We got few trees coming up. Right now, trying to diversify the trees here a little bit. We have some apples, pears, plums, cherries. Over here, which I'm more excited about, is the fig trees, which is some of the most uh, best coastal fruit you can get in Oklahoma in this eastern zone over here. But they're doing pretty well. Planted them early in the season, so they did die back a little bit, but they're coming up nice and bushy now. Those things should, once they start taking off, grow quite quickly. But plan on just expanding this and spreading it out across this little field. Again, we have this tree fence going down the back side, and that goes all the way up along the house. So eventually that'll be a full tree wall. Can't have some property like this and not have a few chickens. We got about a dozen right next to the orchard. A little shed for them, but they got a pretty spacious little pen here. Nice tree in the middle for some shade, but they've been doing pretty good. Got some taken out early on from holes in the fence, and them just getting out, but they're doing well and they're starting to lay eggs pretty well too. Yeah, nice little drive coming in here. It's a little shaded. The trees are actually like making a dome effect over top, which is pretty nice. Spacious little driveway over here next to the north side of the house. Little 5x5 porch, and then along this back wall is just the property line. But pretty open space. It's my little initial tour of the property. I got a lot of things planned and to develop the land, of course. So more things to come. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.